That was their best year in a while. And I think, it's not their fault that they get, built up every single year. I mean, they might do some of their own marketing or, whatever, but, they're not the ones ultimately putting themselves in these polls year after year. And I'm convinced, like, really what it is it's a conversation starter for one. And I think it's just a belief that it's like the Dallas Cowboys. Like, you just keep predicting them to ultimately get to the Super Bowl because it's like they have to, right? Like, it's just time to. Like, that's the reason.
Don't they?
Yeah. That's the reason. No, it's just like it's been 20-something years. Like, they just. Why not now? Like,
everybody else has been.
I really think it is people just ultimately, you could be wrong 10 years in a row, which most people have now been wrong for like 8 or 9 years over this, but you're going to be right that one time, and then you're going to look like a genius. I really think there's something to that.
That might be, and like Texas and the Cowboys, overlap in this thing together, although what Texas has had the common decency to do is suck enough that you can say.
Suck what?
Enough.
Okay.
Like, overall. Check your battery. That you could say, like, look, take them out of it. Let them earn their way back. Like, honestly,
yeah.
And that's what I think most of the fans want. With the Cowboys, what the Cowboys don't have the decency to do is really stink. They don't.
No, they
are good enough to where people are like, well, I mean,
absolutely.
Even every single game is a dramatic all the way until the end, no matter who they're playing. It could be the Redskins or Washington. Gosh, that's getting old. Washington or the Patriots. They're going to play the exact same way, and it's going to be pretty much the same finish.
Look, they're great.
And then drill somebody that's pretty good, and then
and beat the mess out of somebody.
They're fantastic television with bad endings, like Game of Thrones. Yeah. And their Dez caught it away from going to the NFC Championship and all that stuff.
Maybe.
I mean,
Rodgers still had a chance.
Yeah.
And then that would have been just the ultimate, right?
But yeah, they're all that.
Right. Fool me once, shame on. From Dave Wilson. Fool me once, shame on you. Shame on you. Fool me, you can't get fooled again. So you fooled me, so you can't get me fooled again. It's not an anti-Texas thing. It is almost as if I'm sure they're like, what the hell?
No, it just feels like living Groundhog Day. Yeah. I mean, basically, every offseason, it just feels like Groundhog Day. And if Texas went out and won 12 games this year, like, great, like, good. I mean, I don't think anybody's here rooting against that. For those who want to say you want to pick a bone, it's just the talk, the constant talk that every offseason comes, and it's like, let's build them up again. Now, having said that, and only for us to go to the fall and hear all this hype and, have them walk around Big 12 media days like they've won the conference 10 years in a row, and then the season starts, and that's what's just been old is we've done that now year after year after year, with the exception being that Sugar Bowl year, and all credit to them for that. But all that being said, I do think there is reason to be optimistic about them. I think it'd be better for them if they